Hi, we are Corridor, and this is our 43 questions with Mr. Indie. And yes, thanks for having us.
First album I bought. Wow. I think that was a rap compilation, a French rap compilation. Yeah, from in the 90s.
Me, it was, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was Queen Greatest Hit.
What?
Yeah, I think it was that. Or,
That, why would you buy that? Like your parents probably already had it. Like
no, they didn't.
My
They
God.
didn't. And if it's not Queen, it would have been, I think, the score from the Fugees.
Oh,
I'm not sure if I bought it, but a Black Album by Metallica. My father introduced me to it, and I was very into it.
oh my God. I think well, that was a punk concert in a small place. Like it was a let's say
Yeah.
it was like a communitary spot.
Yeah.
Um,
In our hometown.
yeah,
And my first like real major show for me it was Lagwagon in Montreal. Yeah, that was my first like going to Montreal see like a big show. It was Lagwagon and the Ataris.
I
wow.
think my first like out of city show. Well, my first go to the city show. I think it was the X6 and the Chairlift.
It would probably be like 70s, 80s, or 90s.
Yeah, when artists used to make money. So yeah, between like 1970 and 1990. But I think the music we play would have fit. I think more in the late 70s, early 80s era. I think maybe.
Well, yeah, we've been arrested like drinking in parks and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like it's just
I've been arrested once for I don't know what it's called in English when you go to a house, you ring and then you run.
like it's a, yeah, it was a kid. It was
Yeah.
a thing we used to do when we were kids.
There was nothing else to do than ring and get out and then get caught by
Ring
the
it.
police.
ring and run.
Yeah, ring and run. Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you been arrested?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
you're a good
I
guy.
know, I mean, I jumped the fence in the metro.
Probably the other things that I'm doing right now, probably just being a photographer and a DJ, I guess. But maybe not. Maybe not because I don't know. Without Corridor, my life would be really different, and I can't really imagine how would it be. Honestly, like Corridor has been in my life for a little more than 10 years now, and it's even if I do other stuff in life, it has been central of the last 10 years for me. So yeah, it's hard to imagine what I would be. Maybe I would be an accountant or
Yes, an accountant.
French teacher. I don't know.
I think I'd just play in other bands. But I'm happy it's Corridor now. Well, for me, we were lucky. We had a teacher that she gave us a like entrepreneurship course. She was like, she wanted to give us that. I think it was nice because it like helped us like creating project and just first touch with like creating something. So that was fun.
I didn't like arts, so I remember in elementary school I didn't like art. I didn't like music, but because like we had those courses, I had like a music where I used to play a flute, and I hated that. I think what I really liked was like uh, when we had like these course about like geography and history a little bit. Like we had like an introduction of this. I think they were my favorites. Oh, it's for me Beatles.
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 Same.
I really liked Succession in the last years of broadcasting. I think Succession was my favorite TV show.
Well, The Cures too, but apart from that, I guess How to with John Wilson was really cool.
Yeah. I totally agree. How to with John Wilson on HBO was mind blowing.
You were talking about
Yes,
this,
I really liked. I think it's Ruben Isu Equipo. It's like some cumbia from the 70s, and it's featured on a compilation called Saturno 2000, Saturno 2000. It's a compilation out on the Analog Africa label, and it's like features a lot of like Latin America cumbia, like really slowed down cumbia and a little bit like psychedelic. But yeah, I've been listening to that compilation a lot in the last year because I discovered it while working at my record store. My coworker would always put this on, and at first I was like, this music is weird, it's not my vibe, and then it just like grew on me, and I bought the compilation, and now I just like listen to everything. But the best song on it is I think it's, I know that there's Isu Equipo, and his name starts with Ru, but I'm pretty sure it's Ruben Isu Equipo. It's completely crazy.
Not the weather, of course, and like people are nice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
People are really ready to help us. Like if we don't know the language, like they really try their best, and we do too. And that's something we do in Montreal as well. Like speaking French is like sometimes people don't speak French or English, so there's that kind of accommodation thing. People are nice.
yeah, we switch a lot.
I remember a drum set, but a toy drum set, and it was too loud, so I just used it with the Beyblade instead. I just used this.
top. I think top.
Yeah, I just used it with tubs instead of playing music with it. But it was nice.
The oldest one I remember, I think it was a Batmobile. Like I used to play a lot with action figures, and I remember that one Christmas I had like a Batmobile.
I had a Game Boy once. It was so crazy that time, and then I sold it to buy some like skateboard clothes.
Yeah, I did the same with my Magic the Gathering cards. I deeply regret. But like Mimi is like super new to us, so like I don't know. I'd go with Supermercado.
I only said Mimi because I was not on Supermarket.
Well, I would say Supermercado too, but like it's not that I prefer the album. Like it's just because
I totally get it.
It meant so. This album meant so much for us. So, but hopefully Mimi will mean much more.